Hello everyone, my name is Janko and welcome to another video on the channel. So guys, today is the Celtic review against Atletico Madrid. Of course, away from home. We knew it was going to be difficult as of 2 weeks ago at Celtic Park. Obviously, we showed one of our best performances in Europe this season with a 2-all draw, but this time it was an absolute annihilation. Our worst defeat in 7 years in the competition. A 6-0 defeat. Very, very heavy, you know, much heavier than expected. But, it was inevitable that it was going to happen. The quality of Atletico Madrid. Obviously, I've looked at some of the situations. I do feel that some of the situations were very, very confusing. And I'm not saying that some of the decisions were wrong, just wanting full clarification to why they were actually given the way they were given. But we will talk about it. Obviously, it was basically the Griezmann and Morata show, just like it was before. You look at the quality that Atletico Madrid have got, not just by how much money that they spend, but the players that they've got. Alvaro Morata now 5 Champions League goals this season in 5 games. No, in 4 games he scored 5 goals. Pretty incredible. Griezmann as well. You've got Molina, a World Cup winner. You've got Aspilicueta, Champions League winner. You've got so much great quality, and we do have great quality as well. But we just couldn't compete. First 20 minutes, we looked good. We looked decent. We didn't pose much of a threat at goals or anything, but we had a good hold of the ball, passing it about, looking comfortable, looking as if we were growing into the game, and obviously we did concede an early goal again from Antoine Griezmann. Ball falls straight to him and it deflects into the back of the net. So it's an unlucky. It was one of them. It goes in. Right, let's get back into the swing of things. Let's get the ball moving and let's try and get better. Let's try and do better. So we get back in. We start to get back into it, and we're starting to get a hold of the ball. Atletico Madrid sitting off us. They're gaining us time to move. They're gaining us time to keep calm and pass the ball. We're doing it quite well. And then Dyson Maida starts chasing a player, and he keeps running and running and running, and he catches a Atletico Madrid player. And the way he's caught him, the referee's booked him. VAR intervenes and says, no, you need to go and look at the monitor. We think it could be a red card. So the referee goes to the monitor, he looks at it, and obviously the freeze frame and the way that it's played. My personal opinion is, I think it's a yellow, not a red. But I can see where people are coming from it was a red card. I can kind of see that, but in my own opinion, it's a yellow. But I'm not going to sit here and kick up and say, oh, this, that, and the next thing. It's all based on opinions of the rule. Some will say, oh, it was ruthless, but it wasn't meant. It wasn't deliberate. If it's deliberate, it's a straight red and stuff like that. But with me, it depends on how the players made contact. If the studs are showing, it's an instant red card, no matter what. The studs showing their intent to hurt. If the studs aren't showing, it can either be the player has mistimed the tackle, or he just doesn't know how to tackle. And I think it was mistimed with Maeda, but I don't want to ramble on too much. There were a few decisions, but I thought, despite the poor performance and being down to 10 men after just only 20 minutes, I think some of the game we did actually have very, very good defending. Vickers, I think, made a good few blocks, a few important blocks. Same as Scales and Taylor picked out a couple of opportunities that could have led to something for Atletico. Hart pulled out some great saves. It could have been worse. But obviously it could have been better, but we got to the second half. It was relentless from Atletico Madrid. It was attack after attack after attack, and you knew they had the quality. They were going to score, and they got the second before half time, and then they came out and scored four in the second half, and they completely blew us away. We couldn't cope with the intensity that Atletico were playing at. Our players just couldn't cope, and it showed that we were just. I think we were unlucky to see a red, but I only feel as if having 11 men on the park would have lowered the scoreline. I don't think we would have won because we were already 1-0 down at that point, and Atletico did not give us much opportunities at all. So I think if Maeda stays on, it might have been 3 or 4, maybe 2 or 3 at a push, but I don't think it would have got to 6. But if it wasn't for Hart, it could have been 7 or 8. It could have been a demolishing. But I have to look at the positives, and we get to see in these games who's really going to benefit from being in the squad and who really deserves to be in the team for European games. But if we do want to do well in Europe, we do need to improve the quality that we've got, because we put out our best starting 11 and then we have a terrible bench. We've got no great quality. The quality depth that we've got isn't the best. It's good for Scottish football. It's good for the league and good for the cups and stuff like that, because a lot of our players are Scottish quality that will be able to play against the likes of Ross County and playing against the likes of St Johnstone, teams that don't have big budgets. We can play the players that are here to develop and try and boost into their career. But for Champions League, we need more players like Vickers, more players like McGregor, more players like Hart that are experienced in these games to really, really shine. Kyogo has been outstanding for us. Um, so yeah, that's what I think. But I do think we need to improve, but I don't think we should fully drop the heads after the result. Yeah, it's a poor result, an embarrassing result to say that at the least. But you will get that in Europe. Every team gets it. A lot of teams do get demolished off of a team that are just better. And that's the case. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Time to that bell so you guys never miss an upload. This one's far longer than most of my recent ones, but I do want to show goals, but I can't because of UEFA. Anytime I've had to take the videos out because it's been completely blocked, because it's UEFA and it's TNT sport, and UEFA do not like people showing footage. So I do apologise for no goals. We will get back to showing goals in the Scottish Premiership when we return to league action again. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the game. What do you guys think? Do you think it shows that we're just not Champions League quality one because we've not got the right methods in? Why we used to be a great Champions League team. We used to, cause a few upsets maybe like 20 years ago. We could have done it, but I think times have definitely changed and teams have gotten better, and we've stuck to the same method for 20, 30 years to try and make money and keep us ahead of the rest in the league. But let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.